The Library's Flame. A beginner-level A2 Flamma Indomita story by Greg Salters. Maya's fingers trembled as she shelved books in the high school library's darkest corner. Today had been particularly rough, another lunch spent alone with more whispers and more stares. Being the only openly queer student in her small-town high school felt like carrying a weight that grew heavier with each passing day. As she pushed the cart between the towering shelves, a book caught her eye. Its spine somehow warmer to the touch than the others. Giovanni's Room by James Baldwin. She'd never heard of it before. As she pulled it from the shelf, another volume seemed to glow softly beside it, Fun Home by Alison Bechdel. The books felt alive in her hands, radiating a gentle warmth that spread up her arms and into her chest. As she opened Giovanni's Room, a whisper of rainbow light danced across the pages, and she could have sworn she saw a figure reflected in the library windows. Someone made of shifting flames, their form neither male nor female, but something beautifully in between. "You are not the first," the pages seemed to say as she read. "You will not be the last." In Baldwin's words, she found echoes of her own struggles. In Bechdel's panels, she saw fragments of her own story. With each page turned, the warmth grew stronger, and more books began to call to her. Audre Lorde's poetry, Oscar Wilde's defiant wit, Virginia Woolf's Orlando. These weren't just books. They were testimonies of survival, beacons lit by those who had walked this path before. Through their words, she felt the presence of something ancient and undying. A flame passed down through generations of queer voices, each author adding their own light to its eternal burn. That afternoon, Maya left the library changed. The weight hadn't disappeared, but it had transformed into something else, a warm, steady flame in her chest, a light that couldn't be extinguished. She understood now that she carried not just her own story, but was part of a vast, unbroken chain of storytellers and survivors. The next day, she started a queer book club. As she shared these discoveries with others, she sometimes caught glimpses of that familiar rainbow light dancing in their eyes too, and knew that Flamma Indomita's flame burned on, passing from one heart to another through pages filled with truth and courage.
Thanks for listening. For more great Flamma Indomita adventures, visit the Queer Triptych at www.queertriptych.weebly.com. Don't forget to like and subscribe.